Calculation. As a result of Jinger Duggar's comments regarding the crew's attendance at her sister's wedding, fans of the reality program are considering the possibility of a return. In the most recent episode of her podcast, Jinger, who is 30 years old, and her husband, Jeremy Vuolo, who is 37 years old, talked about the specifics of her sister's wedding. On August 15, 2024, Jana, who was 34 years old at the time, tied the knot with Stephen Wisman at the Grand at Willow Springs, which is located in Prairie Grove, Arkansas. While the TLC star was gushing over the event that was attended by 500 people, she became upset when she mentioned that staff members from her family's shows were participating. Counting On, which was a spin-off of 19 Kids and Counting, helped the Duggar family become more well-known to the general public. Jinger admitted that she was pleased with herself for being able to maintain her composure throughout the ceremony. Nevertheless, she broke down in tears when she saw the members of the TLC crew. Then we walk out to the lobby and out come the crew members, and I started crying. Joy-Anna started bawling, she explained to me. "This is dreadful," was the reaction that we had. As soon as we made eye contact with the team, we immediately started bawling. The presence of those individuals was simply so endearing. Additionally, we were able to spend time with them, so it was a little bit like a reunion. According to Jinger, she was able to spend time with the crew both during the wedding and at her parents' houses after the ceremony came to an end. Jinger remarked, "It was really sweet," as Jeremy pointed out that they all stayed up long into the night. "It was crazy, so much fun," she continued, saying that the crew had become like family, beginning with the premiere of 19 Kids in 2008 and continuing until the conclusion of Counting On in 2021. Jinger and her family developed a strong bond with the cast and crew of the show. Following Josh Duggar's arrest and subsequent charges of child pornography, the television show Counting On was put out of commission. Are you anticipating your return? On Reddit, there were some listeners who believed that the presence of TLC crew members indicated that the network was possibly filming for a new version of the show that the famous family is known for. It sounds like they were filming if they came back to the house after the wedding, and there was a camera person in one of the photos of the first dance, a single individual noted in the comments section. Is TLC going to be producing a wedding special? They were curious about. A number of admirers responded to the discussion by refuting the notion and expressing their thoughts. They may have just extended an invitation to them to come. By now, TLC would have either broadcast that or at the very least marketed it, according to one individual. I don't believe they are. I believe that the majority of the children, or at least some of them, have the feeling that they are members of the family, which is why they invited them, a second person wrote. According to the beliefs of a third individual, I believe they were there as guests, while a fourth individual commented, "No, they are just family friends. No filming for TLC is taking place." These individuals were present for a significant portion of the children's childhoods and witnessed their upbringing. Another person remarked that it was reasonable for her to extend an invitation to them. The wedding of Jana. Last month, the oldest Duggar of the Duggar family celebrated her wedding, which she described as a dream come true. It was as if I was thinking, okay, it's never going to happen. On the other hand, it is beginning to make sense now. She told people that she was beginning to come to terms with reality. And I'm like, wow, this is something that I have actually been hoping for all my life. The very fact that it is happening is nothing short of incredible, and it is somewhat difficult to accept. The reality star continued by saying, "It's like a dream come true." All of Jana's sisters, including Jinger, Joy-Anna Forsyth, Hannah Duggar, and Jordan Duggar, as well as her sister-in-law, Abby Duggar, served as bridesmaids. Jana's sister Jessa Duggar Seawald served as her maid of honor. Jill recently reacted to a worry that she didn't know why she wasn't asked to be a bridesmaid, despite the fact that many others had noted that she was not a bridesmaid. Additionally, Jill mentioned that it was the bride's decision. On her wedding day, Jana wore a white wedding dress that was off the shoulder, which was a violation of the rigorous dress restrictions that her father, Jim Bob Duggar, had established. Numerous others were under the impression that Jana had violated her father's instructions prior to the wedding since she was so at ease displaying public displays of affection with her husband during the ceremony. A short time after the celebration of her big day, Jana swiftly erased the word Duggar from her name on Instagram. It was also reported by the United States Sun a month ago that Jana was going to move out of the house she shared with her family and into a house with Steven. The two individuals purchased a property in Nebraska for the price of $275,000 on May 31, 2023, and they have been fixing it up for the past year.